Welcome back to the channel Gadgets for Gentlemen. My name is Lawrence. In today's video I'm going to show you a beautiful Citizen Promaster Aqualand diver's watch from the 1990s, which we have on the right. This is my father's wife dive watch, and she actually did some proper diving with it. Here on the left we find my Citizen NY0040 200 meter dive watch, automatic movement. Fantastic watch. I have no experience diving. I just really love the look of dive watches. So that's a disclaimer. I did swim with it, and I put it here because these watches, they come from the same brand, Citizen, and from the same lineup, the Promaster. So we might just jump into this watch for comparison reasons. Let me show you the reference number first. This is the 3740 E70006. What I found out, this is a watch from the late 1990s. It has a stainless steel case, which is very sturdy. Diameter we will measure up in a bit. It has these buttons here on the right, the 3 o'clock position, these push buttons. We have a screw down crown with some small crown guards, and you can see that the crown is much smaller compared to the automatic watch. And on the 9 o'clock position we have this large sensor. On the dial, I think we are dealing with matte black, or you could argue dark gray, or we have applied hour markers with white luminescent material. We will do a lume check. We have beautiful hands. Let me just point that out real quick. I think the hour hand and the minute hand are stunning, and they are very different from the NY series, as you can see. And on top of that we have a bright orange hand. Unfortunately I can't show you this watch working because the battery needs replacement. I think this watch has been laying idle for a bit, so unfortunately no real action in this video. We have a date window at the 3 o'clock position, and also the date window has a beautiful inlay of this metal rim, and even on the right side of this date window we can find that luminescent material. So white background, black font, no magnification, no cyclops. So 200 meters water resist. We can read divers 200 here on the right. On top of this watch we can see this bezel that has been beaten up quite a bit. We have a Lume pip at the 12 o'clock. I believe this is a 60 click unidirectional bezel, so rotation only into one direction and 60 clicks. And as you can see also the crystal itself, it has a bit of damaged here, some cracks. So I wouldn't dive with this one before checking water resistancy, because of the wear and tear it might deteriorate it. Also here we can read Japan, and we have 3 subdials here. I guess that has to do with the diving. That must be hours. I couldn't find much information about this watch, so please forgive me. But at least you have some close-up shots from this retro watch. So bezel action is really good, quite sturdy, and very little play. So very confident bezel. And just as with my latest Citizen Promaster, I noticed that the pip and the minute track don't fully align. It's not 100% spot on, but it's not a big deal. The watch comes on this rubber or silicone strap. This is the original strap. The buckle is not signed, metal hardware. 2 keepers. We can find these perforation holes and dive. Here it was reading dive limits, and yeah, we know this strap because it's still in production with the Promaster watches, and it's very sturdy. As you can see here, a watch from the 90s, and the original strap is still here. 20 millimeter lugs, so you could also easily throw this on any other strap that you prefer, like a NATO strap or tropical rubber. And with the whole bunch of adjustments holes, you could wear this over your wetsuit. So perfect strap, not the most comfortable, but very, very sturdy. Case back, as you can see, screw down with the Citizen Promaster logo, as you can see, which has the shape of an arrow here in the center. I'm curious to see what this watch weighs. Let's have a closer look. On the original strap, 93. Let's compare it to my NY. 90 on the NATO strap. So yeah, very similar in terms of weight. Now let me give you some dimensions. I did tape the calipers, is that the word? So I won't damage this watch. Let me go from here, from above this pusher to the other side. Here I get about 42 millimeters. Strap is 20. Lug to lug, quite short, which is perfect for smaller wrists. Yeah, lug to lug I get about 46 this distance. And finally, thickness. I get about 12.5. And I think we're dealing here with mineral crystal. Let me just throw it on the wrist and show you how that looks like. 6.25 inch wrist. And here we go with that rubber strap. As you can see, plenty of adjustment holes. Let me go with this one. 2 keepers. And definitely I can feel, compared to my Promaster watches, that this strap has been used a lot, and it will make the strap more comfortable. It's less sturdy than when it's like brand new. And this is what the watch looks like. I think it's very pretty, and I do really like the dimensions. As you can see with my 6.25 inch wrist, I think this is very proportional to my wrist size. And definitely with this dial, it is very, very beautiful. For me personally, I don't need all this information, including that sensor, but this is a authentic dive watch. So if you're into diving, this could be something for you. In terms of aesthetics, I really like this watch. I really like the bezel. As you can see, it's very different from bezels like this one, with that aluminium insert, black bezel insert. Here we can just see stainless steel. Very different look. Now let me just do a lume check. And I really don't know what to expect, because this is quite a old watch already, 90s or late 90s. So I'm not sure if the lume is still legible. But let's charge it a bit and take it to a dark room and show you whether the lume works. So here we are. Let's give it one more charge here with this flashlight, and here you can see it wants to shine bright already. Let me demonstrate. So guys, this is a watch from the 90s or late 90s, and you can see a whole lot of lume. I noticed that the Lume on the hour and minute and second hand, if I'm correct, and the Lume pip are different in terms of color scheme compared to the hour markers, and I think this looks really fantastic. Very, very legible. And here with that pip on the bezel, let me rotate it. So that's it, guys. This was a beautiful vintage diver, authentic dive watch, and I just wanted to show you it briefly. I had it here lent in by my father's wife. She used it for real diving, and I find it really, really cool to have a look at this beautiful Citizen watch, because I own a couple of Citizen watches and I'm a big fan of the brand, especially of their dive watches. So I think it's very nice to appreciate the development of these brands and see how they excel in doing certain things. In this case, making a tremendous dive watch. I wanted to look for some more information about this specific model, and there's not a whole lot to find on the internet, unfortunately. But what I can say, however, is I found one on KataWiki, which is an auction site. I found one which was sold for only 140 euros. If you're lucky, you can literally buy this watch for a bargain. If I look elsewhere, on eBay for example, you can find these watches also for a bit more. For example, here $335, and this one has as you can see, a beautiful yellow dial with some two-tone, with some gold colored details. Yeah, if you're lucky, you can buy it just for 140. If you're looking into that, then I hope this video helped you a bit to see what to expect from this watch. Thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful day and see you soon.